quickly take you through a snap. So this is a shot, this is a portrait shot that was taken with the front camera. Slightly challenging snap because the background is a little dark. What we've done over here is the camera, because of its larger sensor and the amount of light that it's able to capture, is able to differentiate between the subject and the background quite clearly, to the extent that even the individual strands of hair are clearly visible without getting blurred out in the dark background behind. So that's the power of the 32 megapixel selfie. Next, I'll just summarize the camera setup on this. The most powerful camera setup. I don't think there are too many devices in the market that offer you a 48 megapixel based triple camera setup with a 32 megapixel front selfie camera. So that's the cameras. Moving on. To the next big pillar of the Mi A3 is the amazing experience. We believe that experience is a function of three things. It's a function of the OS that the device is running, it's a function of the performance that comes from the processor that's being used, and finally the battery life that the device is able to deliver. So let me talk about Android One. As you know, this has been created by Xiaomi with innovations from Google. Let's talk about some of the innovations from Google that are a part of Mi A3. So the Mi A3 obviously features all the favorite Google services like Google Assistant and Google Photos. With Photos and Assistant coming together, you can actually easily search for your photos using a simple voice command, like show me photos of my dogs. Sorry. So that's how it works. We're very seamlessly integrated all the Google services on the Mi A3. You also got, you also got the Google Lens integrated into the camera viewfinder, which means that you can search for what you see. This is particularly useful when you are, when you're shopping. You want to shop for things that you've seen, or for real-time translations that you might have to do when you're outside. So that's Google Lens. The Mi A3, being an Android One phone, is also one of the most secure phones out there, with 2 years of regular software updates, and Google Play protects built-in malware defense. Every day, Google Play Protect scans through more than 50 billion apps, scans and verifies more than 50 billion apps, so that your devices do not get any malwares coming in at all. With the Mi A3, it's also very exciting. We'll be one of the first devices to get an Android Q. With the Mi A3 on Android Q, you'll be able to save time and streamline your day with new functionalities such as suggested actions and notifications, and a new gestures-based navigation. Another big area of focus for both Google and us is digital well-being, which is to help you find a healthy balance with technology. So the digital well-being tools are integrated into the Mi A3, which means that you can get a daily view of how often you use your phone and how frequently you use different apps. And based on that, you can actually set limits with daily app timers, and you can also unplug at night with features like wind down. This will help you, I think, with all of us spending more and more time on the phone. Some of these tools are really helpful for you to de-addict yourself when you feel that you're overdoing your time on the smartphone. That's the Android One. It's fast and smooth. It's up to date with 2 years of OS upgrades and 2 years of regular security updates. It also comes with Google Photos, for Google real-time translation, and finally digital well-being tools for you to manage your time and more. Let's talk about the compared to the Mi A2, which is running on Snapdragon 660. This is an octa-core CPU clocked up to 2.0 gigahertz. And it's based on 11 nanometer process technology. It also comes with Adreno 610 for better graphics processing on the device. So that's Qualcomm Snapdragon 665. It comes with the third generation Qualcomm AI engine. This helps in getting your camera output much better. Around object detection, portrait mode, and low light night mode. Because it's based on 11 nanometer process, you get much better battery efficiency and better thermals overall. And finally, with the Qualcomm Spectra image signal processor of 165, You are able to get a triple camera support, which helps you take remarkable high quality shots in almost any setting. So the Mi A3 also comes with up to 128 GB of storage with UFS 2.1. What this means is you get faster read-write speeds, which means faster app launches as well as smoother multitasking on this particular device. And of course, you also get the fastest available RAM that's available for phones right now, which is the LPDDR4X RAM. So the Mi A3 comes in two variants, 4 GB RAM with 64 GB of storage, 6 GB RAM with 128 GB of storage. And finally, moving on to the battery side, again, we got a lot of feedback around the battery life not being adequate on the Mi A2. So with the Mi A3, you get 4,600 battery. This combined with the 11 nanometer processor and the Super AMOLED display gives you an incredible battery life, which in real terms plays out to be about 23 hours of video playback, 13 hours of gaming, 4G hours of 4G voltage talk time, 500 hours of standby time. I've been using this device for more than a month right now, and I can tell you that this is a battery powerhouse. It will easily last you a day and a half, even if you're a power user. Not just that, it also supports 18-watt fast charge for those of you who want to get it charged very quickly in a jiffy. It also comes with a Type-C port, and finally it comes with a headphone jack. Again, we're perhaps one of the few companies that's taken this feedback seriously and actually brought it back, because I think once it goes, it stays gone. But with the Mi A3, we have had to take that feedback very strongly and we put it back into this particular device. It also comes with an IR blaster, which means that you can use your phone as a remote to control thousands of TVs, set-top boxes, and other consumer durables that are there. It also gets with the P2I coating on this particular device. Finally, sound is a very important aspect of the overall viewing experience. We spoke about a great viewing experience, but we wanted to make it a comprehensive audio-visual experience. So the Mi A3 comes with a larger acoustic chamber, which helps with a 60% increase in audio output with low to minimal distortion. It's built for fans with a bigger battery on this one, with support for 18-watt fast charge, with the headphone jack back in, and finally it's running on Android One, which means that it's secure and easy to use, and you get the latest software upgrades and with seamless user experience as well. So that's the Mi A3 from the product standpoint. We have a quick video to take you summarizing all the features that we've just spoken about right now.
Okay, Google, navigate home.
So that's Mi A3, created by Xiaomi with innovations from Google. Moving on to the next section, I'd like to call Manu back on stage to talk about price and availability.
Now, before we go to price, I want to say that Mi A3 is a genuinely amazing product. Probably A stands for amazing, right? So it's a mass FOD, it has a huge battery, the jack is back, and a lot more features including Qualcomm Snapdragon 665. And if you compare it with Mi A2, it is an overall upgrade on almost every single thing. It's an upgrade on camera, 12 megapixel becomes 48 megapixel, dual camera becomes triple camera, 20 megapixel selfie becomes 32 megapixel selfie. Snapdragon 660 becomes 665. Aluminum becomes triple Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Huge battery, 7th generation FOD, headphone jack, and a lot more. I also want to say that if we wanted, or if we chose, we could have cut a lot of corners. We could have used plastic instead of glass. And not just glass, we used Corning Gorilla Glass, and that too a triple Corning Gorilla Glass. We could have used any other splash-proof material or splash-resistant material, not P2I. But there were a lot of ways to cut cost, and we have decided not to. It's a point that was not the real price. We were still testing it. So the honest price, or the actual price of Mi A3 4GB 64GB is 12,999, and the 6GB 128GB is 15,999. Not just this, we have an initial offer of all our fans who are planning to buy this device. For the first few weeks, we will have an offer where you can get up to 1,000 rupee off if you buy a Mi A3 using an HDFC Bank card. You can get 750 rupees cashback on credit cards and additional 250 rupees if you use EMI transaction. We also have an offer from our partner Airtel where you get double the data and you get unlimited calling if you use an Airtel SIM on your Mi A3 device. So this is Mi A3 for all of you guys, did by Xiaomi, by Google, a 48-megapixel AI triple camera, 32 megapixel AI selfie camera, Snapdragon 665, Super AMOLED display, and a huge battery. Starting at only